So, what were you going on about earlier? You're fucking going off.
Man, where do I even start?
I don't know, it
So
sounded
the
like a lot.
Congress, I think it's the Congress. It's either the Congress or the Supreme Court, but they're trying to ban TikTok.
Oh,
Come to find
yeah.
out, they're like, yeah, they're trying to get it banned, and they're like using all this bullshit of like, oh, don't you spy on your users? What do you mean? You look at their profiles. What do you mean those profiles are public? And then it comes. We come to find out that they're only going after TikTok because people like Mark Zuckerberg is funding them. So like,
TikTok?
oh, there it is. People like Mark Zuckerberg is funding the investigation against TikTok.
Oh.
So it's like a little corporate warfare,
It's kind of
aka
just.
illegal as fuck.
It's just funny that they just seem so incompetent and aren't actually tackling how TikTok is damaging to people on an individual level. Well, and societal level, I guess. It is both, but it's like, dude, it's bad for people's brains, not like I gotta watch that video again because
Even that though,
just the stupid
like
shit. Like,
they brought that up too. They said that like TikTok is like degrading society or whatever. But like the dude brought up, like if you're on TikTok too, like for too many hours, it's gonna start giving you videos telling you to go outside or just restrict your access altogether, especially if you're a minor. So they have things in place to make sure kids aren't on the app at all times. And the guy just like he asked the question of how they like do that stuff, and then when he didn't get the answer he wanted, he's like, "All right." So like they kept interrupting the guy saying stuff like, "I retract my time," which means basically they have a limited time to ask him questions. So when they say I retract my time, that basically means, all right, stop talking. I'm going to ask you another question. And they said that to him every time he answered a question, and he didn't answer it the way they wanted. So they just kept saying I retract my time, basically meaning shut up. I want to ask you a new question.
It's our understanding that they're looking at the eyes. How do you determine
And
what
yeah, they
age
just
they
kept
are?
doing it. So it wasn't a fair trial
We
at
rely
all.
on age gating as our key age
And at the end of the day, it's not even that they want to shut TikTok down. They're just mad they're not making money off of it. Like they keep saying, like they're not even talking about banning it. They're talking about forcing him to sell it to America.
so
So
the
they
guy that's
want
so
they
yeah, he's the CEO. Is he the owner or just a CEO then?
CEO.
Okay.
The owner of the app is in China, but he's speaking for them. But it's like they don't even want to ban TikTok. They just want to make money off of it, and they're mad that they can't.
If
Because like literally all they're talking about is how do we make money off of this? How does this help America's economy? Shit like that. Like the whole thing came down to money. Even a lot of their complaints came down to money. Oh, you're not paying black creators enough. Like they don't even want to ban the app. They just want it. They just want to be the ones that are making money off of it, and they're mad that China's making the money.
that's why this country's going to fail because like that's a big leap, but like everybody only thinks about money first and nothing else, like absolutely nothing else ever matters. It's money in the first place from like the inception of any idea or like argument that's like big and corporate like this. It's only money, money, money. Like
Oh yeah, so yeah,
fucking
they weren't even asking questions about like the app security or anything. They just kept
right.
asking about money.
And we don't even care about the actual like psychological damage that the like app usage causes or anything and how they're mitigating that or no, it's just like he keeps trying
They
to
talked
yeah.
about like we talked about how like the app sends kids like giving them suicidal thoughts or some shit. But then the evidence they use are fucking memes. Like
And so you
you'd
guys
have
are
a
actually
point if
stupid.
you were talking about. They'd have a point if they brought up actual bullying, but they pulled up memes, dude. Like
And
literal
YouTubers,
pink core.
you know, the people
Like,
that real celebrities and like these politicians think are just like so dumb and incompetent for some reason have made way better uh pieces explaining how social media makes people depressed because like you only post things on social media usually that make your life look way more exciting than other people's, and they can't even like do some research and like be like, oh, that's what's making people depressed. Do you guys do anything about this? Like he just misses the mark so bad.
They kept asking him about how TikTok does a bunch of shady things, but he's like, these are just standard business practices among all social medias. And every time he said that, they just kept cutting him off. Like, he's literally telling you, like, why are you going after him when everyone else is doing it too? I mean, TikTok is the newest one, but those others have been around for over 20 years now. And no one said shit about them. Facebook Live regularly has execution videos uploaded to it. You never see that on TikTok.
So
you know those fucking cartel videos be on Facebook all the time? Dude, a man
that's probably how that fucking Funky Town one got out.
A man shot his baby on Facebook Live.
If you're listening to this podcast, don't look that up.
Yeah, he like shot his baby on Facebook Live with a live chat and everything, and there was no investigation about why they should ban Facebook. This is literally just because it's China. It's literally just because TikTok is owned by China. So it means it's definitely like race. It's definitely racist. I'm not even gonna hold you.
It's not even like that guy sounds like he's racist. Like he sounds like a fucking idiot. He does sound racist.
They are all racist.
Why is it?
Wait till you see that fat woman. She like literally starts talking shit about China as a whole.
All right, hold on. I'll tell you what.
Like she just starts talking about the Chinese citizens and how that relates to how they're fucking up Americans. Like what does the average Chinese person have to do with American citizens? Like they were like genuinely being racist.
All right, I'm gonna play it.
And like hiding it under fucking questionnaires. You'll see.
User what age they are. We have also developed some tools where we look at their public profile to go through the videos that they post to see whether...
Well, that's creepy. Tell me more about that.
It's public. So if you post a video, you choose that video to go public, that's how you get people to see your video. We look at those to see if it matches up the age that you talked about. Now, this is a real challenge for our industry because privacy versus age assurance is a really big problem.
Look, you keep talking about the industry. We're talking about TikTok. You keep talking about the industry. We're talking about TikTok here. We're talking about children dying. Do you know how many children have died because of this? Do you have any idea? Can you tell me?
When he said children, do you know how many children have died because of this? Like,
that's manipulation. Like,
I don't know what kind of argument that is, but like he is like,
that's manipulation.
That's not a TikTok. That's an internet issue. Like, what do you mean?
He's bringing up cyberbullying, and that happens mostly on Facebook and Twitter, especially Twitter.
Oh yeah, Twitter is absolutely the worst.
Yeah, Twitter's dog shit when it comes to moderating cyberbullying.
I would say that Facebook is probably like the runner-up as far as bullying goes for like the major websites. I went on 4chan one time before, and then I like just never went on there again because everybody was mean. It's like they could sniff. It's like they could smell that I was new.
They're like, I won't say they're nice now, but they're not nearly as toxic as they used to be.
They're bogus. I'm going to play the rest of the video so I can see the fat bitch you're talking about.
She's probably 99. No, she was way before this guy.
Oh, you gotta send me that clip if you can find it.
People who use our platform use it for positive experiences.
I mean, I was watching this live, so I don't know if anyone uploaded that many clips.
Congressman, again.
Oh damn! You got to see this live.
Majority of people who come on our
it was on all day today. It got so heated that they went in and released us, and fucking they said they were coming back in 10 minutes. They came back 20 minutes later.
You found one today and you removed it. We had to bring it to your attention, and I know I'm out of time. Thank you for being here.
This guy is such a fucking idiot. All these people are that are like on this guy's side. Like, do they even know that the actual issue is just the CCP? It's not the app. Like, they realize that, right? Like, do they? Like, they have to. Like, and he's talking to him about, like, the company itself, not the CCP. Like, he should directly be asking about the CCP's involvement. He probably doesn't even know anything about it.
There it is, but I still can't hear it. I don't know why. No,
It's super quiet. It's really, really quiet. I have no idea why.
Wait, go to any other random video.
If laughter is the best medicine,
It's muted.
your face
It's
must
muted?
be curing the world.
Yeah. It's not picking up sound from your desktop.
I don't know. Discord fucking sucks. Anyway.
Well, I can't really give you a play-by-play with what's being said, but you can hear it and just react to it. Honestly, this shit made me really want to punch these people in the face, to be honest. They're all so fucking stupid. This man literally asked, like, TikTok can see people's public profiles and take data based on that. And the guy's like, yeah, if you upload publicly, then we can see your public videos. What? That's creepy. What are you talking about, sir? Are you okay?
Hold on, I'm going to write down that at the 11-minute mark. I need to just cut it out so we can figure out why you can't hear it.
It used to work. Now it doesn't work. Nothing fucking works in Discord. And what are they going to do? Improve?
No reason to approve when there's no competition.
Exactly. What, you don't like Discord? Okay, go back to Skype. The way they kept cutting that guy off, I genuinely feel like it was just racist. Like, I feel like they were treating him like that because he's Chinese. Because, like, they weren't even talking about banning the app and like how dangerous it is or whatever. They were really just talking about why America isn't making money off of it. And they're like, oh, you're going to sell the app, right? You guys are going to sell the app. Like, you guys are going to sell the app, right? Like, bro, where's your priorities? You were just talking about dead kids a second ago. Now you asking where the money is? They're like, oh, how much money did you make off of everyone's data? Give me exact numbers. Like, bro, I wanted to choke these fucking old people.
Alright, can you hear it now?
I think we should just give that up.
How did that feel? Was it burning?
God, that is infuriating, especially since TikTok doesn't have fucking closed captions yet.
Exactly. Well, they do sometimes, but I think it's only depending on the video.
Oh. Alright, well, we're back from that break. Discord sucks, so we can't fix that, so Steph won't be able to hear anything, but let's just go anyways. Or it could be Microsoft Edge, since nobody uses it. They don't know
it's
how to...
definitely Discord. It happens no matter what.
It has worked before, though, I swear.
It did work before. I don't know why it's not now.
The Microsoft Edge does seem like it's, like, actually quieter, though, for some reason.
Because it sucks ass. That could be an answer.
Have you ever wondered the difference between 6th to 8th graders who end up in the top
I cannot,
universities
with
and
these
those who
double
don't?
ads.
Okay, we do not need to sit through 16 minutes,
Yeah, you're right.
but you could get the idea just listening to how she talks to him. Like you'll definitely get the idea that it's like they're coming at him because he's Chinese, not because he's some kind of villain.
What the fuck? That lady behind her looks like she is, like, gone.
Leave her alone.
She looks like either really uncomfortable or, like... No, she looks
yeah,
so
I'd-
uncomfortable, bro.
I'd be
Like,
uncomfortable too if I was sitting
so does she,
behind
though,
a
actually.
racist.
What the fuck?
Again, I'd be uncomfortable too if I was sitting behind a racist.
Their faces are enough for me to, like, know that she is on one.
Not gonna lie though, that blonde and the red is kinda hot. Like, why are people that hot in real life? Like, that's movie quality. You fucking hot.
What are you
She's
talking?
in
Oh, this
politics.
lady. I thought you were talking about her blonde hair and...
Ew, no.
I was like, she's not. She's hot?
I said the one in red.
Yeah,
It's like,
she looks
that
like an
looks
actor.
like-
She looks like an actress.
She's got like cheekbones and shit. Like, come on, bro. Why are you in politics? You should be in something. You should be in like.
I love when I see people like that just casually walking down the street, and I'm like, how are you just gonna be that attractive and exist?
Right? How dare you? How dare you be that attractive and not famous?
Right.
That should be a pickup line.
I wonder if that's a good or bad pickup line. Are those
I mean, it
TVs on the
depends
ground?
whether- Yes, it's so they can show TikTok videos. Like I said, they were showing memes, dude. In fact, this was the lady that used pink core as evidence. I'm not kidding.
It's
they
so
literally used pink
stupid.
core. They
It's
used
so
pink
stupid.
core. Dude.
For anybody
It
that
wasn't-
doesn't
it
know
wasn't
what
even-
pink core is, we'll just...
It wasn't even just pink core. It was core as well.
Okay, what is core
Like-
core? Bro.
It's like pink core, but worse. But they were using this shit, but with suicide memes.
Yeah, that's what pink core is, and apparently that's very damaging to the youth and making them kill themselves.
They were
Apparently.
also using core. Like, there's
me to
no
look it
way
up?
in hell you're gonna sit here and say core is a fucking... That's tied to suicidal thoughts.
Absolutely not. It might be tied to stupid thoughts, but...
Yeah, maybe stupid. Maybe your brain's rotting a little bit. But, like, you could say anything rots your brain. They said that shit about video games. They said that shit about TV like The Simpsons. Like, they said that shit about reading books back in the day. Like, everything rots your brain if the fucking government doesn't like it. Next, they're gonna say free thought is rotting your brain. Only what we want you to think. Like, come on, man, let's be real.
Honestly. Oh yeah, I wanted to say on record, I know I already said it to you, but I'm not a total hater of pink core, but I definitely don't think it's funny. But I think it has its place on the internet.
And in my heart.
What the fuck, this video called History of Japan? I thought that was called History of Japan, I guess. But now it's just called History of Japan.
Nah, it definitely was called, I guess.
I know, like, I've seen a couple other ones too, like...
Yeah, that's his stick.
I know,
Probably
I was
just
about to say,
changed the
is that
title.
like his thing?
He probably just changed the title and thumbnail. It's 7 years old.
I wonder what, like, provoked him after, like, 70 million views. Like, I'm gonna change the I guess part now. Like, don't you think that was helping it?
I wonder what provoked him to make the title in, like, all lowercase. I hate it when people do that.
But too many
I hate
people do
that
it.
so much. I don't know why. It's just, like, just not pleasant.
Probably because it's so improper. It is unpleasant to look at, too.
Yeah, that makes me not want to click on your video.
It's just not... I mean, yeah, I guess that's all you can really say. It's just not nice to look at.
It looks so, like, monotone, like, boring. Like,
That's
the
a
one
good way to
under it, that
describe
looks
it.
like an interesting title, and it's, like, in proper English.
Well, me gustos.
No, the one under it. Okay, well, it's not proper English. It's a run-on sentence, but still.
Can
It's
pro
like, at least
skaters
it's- at
use
least it's
skate?
legible.
Ice skate? I just said use skate. Oh, yeah. My notes I
They
have.
use the word skate way too many times in that fucking title. They could have just said pro skaters.
Oh my
try
god,
figure
you're right.
skating,
They said it
something
3
like that.
times.
Like, yeah, so it's like a borderline tongue twister.
Oh, yeah, can we
You
talk...
notice, like, nobody skates anymore? Like, skate culture is gone, dude.
It's been gone. Like, for a long time. Especially since longboards came around, or got more popular. Then
I
even
swear,
less people
longboards
use
were like the
skateboards.
death of it.
Mhm.
Longboards were like a mistake. Longboards was such a mistake. Like, the only kid I've ever seen skateboarding in years is one of my brother's friends. He literally skateboards in the street going home.
Is this obnoxious? Right? Like that? Or was that like an ASMR sound?
Wait, what? The chips?
No, it was from a chocolate
Wait.
bar. It's a foil.
Oh,
Fucking...
I mean, I don't know. It
Can
really
we-
depends on the person.
It sure does, because I think ASMR is creepy as fuck.
Yeah, and I think it's not
And
creepy.
annoying.
Well, there you go. I mean,
So-
some of it can be creepy. A lot of it is really, like, weirdly sexual.
Yeah, I feel like
Like that girl that
that's
was deep-throating a
definitely...
banana.
Did you just say deep throat a banana?
Yeah, that was, like, a huge drama back in the day.
Can we
She was,
talk
making
about how
ASMR
that's like
content.
absolutely like a really not good idea?
I mean, she deleted it. She was just like, all right,
No, I just
I'm
mean
not
like
even gonna get into it, but I'm gonna cut her some slack because she was in a bad place. She
okay.
was like,
That's
she
like
used to
when
make
fucking
like,
YouTubers talk to
no, no,
16-year-olds.
let me,
No, I was
just
in a
let me
bad
finish.
place.
Let me finish because you're gonna regret roasting her. She originally made like really lighthearted content, but then she got more like devious because she was on drugs, and her drugs were getting harder and harder. And she got off the drugs, but like when she was on drugs, that's when her content became more sexualized. And getting banned off of YouTube was like a wake up call to stop the drugs. And she got off the drugs, and then died.
How'd she die? Like, didn't you just say she got
I don't
off the drugs?
remember. Yeah, she got off the drugs, but I don't remember how she died. I think it was some kind of disease. But she was her claim to fame was deep throating a banana.
Whatever happened to that one
Like-
YouTuber that was severely anorexic from a few years back that had like that drama? Because like,
Eugenia Cooney, she
Yeah.
still makes content.
okay, she's still alive. Did she ever get better
still-
from that,
I mean, what's wrong with her? She's beautiful.
bro?
I can't. I can't. I can't. I tried it. I can't.
You started off strong.
I can't. I don't know. She's okay, I guess. She still makes content.
Well, glad she's not dead. I thought she was gonna die, honestly.
Nah. I remember that episode of American Dad where like Stan was like he was like having body issues, and he was like
Body
he kept talking about how
dysmorphia.
fat he was. Right, he kept talking about how fat he was, and like from his perspective, he was a giant,
Hmm.
but then everyone else's perspective, he was a twig, and he was just bones. And it's like, okay, that's not funny to laugh at, but I don't know.
Because
I
it's-
think I take being anorexic over. I'm just saying, I take that over this.
Oh, really? Being
Which
anorexic
one's
is so
easier?
unhealthy.
Which one's easily reversible, though?
Well, anorexic is a mental illness.
Yeah, well, take pills. Like, what do you want?
I don't think you can take pills
being,
for it.
stop being mentally ill. Simple as that. Well,
That's
come
like
on, let's move on because I
that's
got
like
more to
every
talk
conservative.
about, and I want to play. Let's
Just
move on
stopping
because I want
mentally
to talk
ill.
about more, and then I want to play Street Fighter. So come on, let's move on.
Okay.
The next topic, you want to move on to that?
Yeah.
Okay, so next thing is Russia. A 12-year-old girl, I think the other day or very recently, got arrested by the police because her art class was doing propaganda shit. They were like teaching kids about patriotism, and they had the
Yeah.
kids like draw some artwork based on Russia. But this 12-year-old girl, she drew artwork that was like painting Putin as like the devil or something, and she had her arrested. She's in jail right now. This 12-year-old girl
Putin personally
arrested
had her
for
arrested.
Yes.
Who the fuck would snitch on a kid? First of all,
The teacher, the art teacher snitched on her. She saw
Why?
the teacher saw the work. The teacher saw the work and called the cops immediately.
are you fucking kidding?
I am not kidding you. This
What a
12-year-old
bitch.
girl's in jail right now. And that's just like they said they start teaching propaganda patriotism to kids as soon as they reach like 4 years old. And like the younger kids don't get it, but the older kids are getting arrested because they're not standing with Russia.
Okay, that's how you know that
Like
a
I
country
said-
like will be fucking failing is because if they have to like indoctrinate kids into like a certain way of life from that age, like you know shit's bad.
Right. And there's like boomers that are talking about like, why would you ever go against Russia? It's where you live. It's your people. Why would you go against your own people?
Wait, American boomers or
Doesn't make
Russian
sense.
boomers?
Russian boomers.
Oh, okay.
They're like, why would you go against your own people? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, okay, bro. Okay, you do you. But aside from that, The next drama is Minx, that girl I told you about at the streamer wars that like went nuts and like had a
Oh,
seizure
I gotta
on the
look her
floor.
up.
Yeah, her name is Minx. That the second video is actually where she has that meltdown with her family. So the second one, yeah. So she had a meltdown with her family, and like they were like screaming about how she's like dating a little boy, and she's like, no, it's not true. And her parents are screaming at her.
Why does it
She,
always
like,
sound
gets to a
funny when
fist-
somebody says little boy / boys?
I don't know. But you can skip towards the end.
This
Or,
is
like,
her?
If you can scroll the. No, that's the woman that runs the Stream Awards.
Oh.
This was
Okay.
her friend, but they're not friends anymore because
Dude,
of that whole meltdown.
Side note really quick. That was like actually like fucked up that people were making like AI porn videos of her. Like if somebody did that to me, like and I was famous, I would be so uncomfortable with that, honestly.
Did that to who?
Her. QTcinderella.
That was the one.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see why she. Okay, I can't say I don't see why she cares, but like, it's literally not her body. They superimpose her face on a fake body.
Well, people
doesn't
were
even
sending
match
it to
her
her,
own.
weren't they?
No, it was her boyfriend caught watching somebody else, or it was some dude. Caught
Oh
watching,
no, I remember now.
Yeah, it was some dude caught watching some other girl. He was caught watching Pokimane actually, and his girlfriend got mad at him.
It's still
But, like,
it is
again,
creepy
It's
though.
not even. I mean, yeah, it's creepy, but it's like it's literally not new. They've been doing this since we were kids. Like I don't
No,
see
they
why people
haven't,
are
bro.
mad about
What
it
are
now.
you saying?
Yes, the fuck they have.
They didn't even. The technology
I'm dead
didn't
serious.
exist.
It did.
It literally did not
Dude,
exist.
I swear to God. I swear to God.
When
it's
we were
existed since like that.
kids. So you're
Yes,
telling me that
I've
since the
seen
year
it.
2000, there's been AI fucking porn.
Dude, it's not. It wasn't even called AI porn though.
What are you talking about? If people manually animated it, then sure. But there was no AI like face swapping stuff back then.
There was.
It would look
definitely-
really
no,
shitty
it was
if
like,
it was.
No, they were using Photoshop to just like make gifs of it. Now
Well,
it's
yeah.
AI based.
But like
that's what I'm
HD
saying, it's
videos, that's what I'm talking about. Like when it,
Okay,
you can
well, yeah,
literally
they-
make it look
they-
like it's actually them. Like that's why it's fucked up.
I mean, yeah, I guess I haven't seen any HD videos. I'm just going based on like the gifs I've seen
Well,
throughout my
no,
whole
bro.
life.
There's actually like really there's videos like that look like real people
Okay.
now.
I'm gonna need proof. I'm gonna need proof before I believe.
Okay,
that,
well you can
so-
look that up on your own time if you don't believe me. I don't know how you don't, like as if you don't see advertisements.
I mean, yeah, but like that's just the gifs and shit. The same shit you see on Rule 34.
Can we also talk about how that in itself is like kind of fucked up, that there's like advertisements for like put anybody's face on like some random person's body and pretend that you're watching them have like how many creepy
I mean,
people are out there
yeah.
that use that for very nefarious
Yeah.
purposes, but then also like teenage boys are going to be like seeing that and thinking that that's like normal and okay because it's an advertisement, and they're like, oh, this is being advertised, so it must be okay, and then they're going to like
I don't think that because
No.
like I said, I've seen it since I was a kid, and I always thought it was just weird and moved on. So I would think that like unless that person's already perverted,
no, young
they're
people
gonna
are
just,
very impressionable. I feel like a lot of people would definitely fall into that like kind of, I don't know if you call that a rabbit hole.
I mean,
but
maybe. I mean, I can only hope that they don't. Like, I can only hope that they have half a brain not to.
I would hope so too, but I've heard stories throughout my life already when I was younger about people being fucking weird with shit like that.
And it's like, yeah, but it's like if they're doing that, then they were probably already weird in the first place.
Well, yeah, but like the amount of quote weird people that there are now compared to like in
Well,
the
I guess
20th
that could be the
century.
case because porn is so easily accessible now.
I know it's fucking like fucking people up, I think, which is why it's like a thing right now to like quit porn. There's like
That's
I think I've
honestly
seen an
the dumbest fucking
advertisement
thing
or
I've ever
two
heard.
for quitting porn. Logan Paul just quit watching porn, and so did Markiplier. And I'm like, I want to get on that too, because I'd be way more productive if I quit porn too.
I mean, good luck with that. I just don't see how it's like they make it seem like they're literally porn addicts when they just stop watching it. Like, yeah, if you're a porn addict and stop watching it, but they're acting like it's gonna fix their life. And like, what life do they even need to be fixed in the first place? They're rich as fuck. They're set for life.
What?
Their kids are set for life.
It's better for your mental
what else
health.
do they
Having
have?
a lot of money doesn't make you like mentally sound.
I don't give a fuck about their mental health. Logan Paul filmed a dead body in the forest.
Oh, I mean,
Now
I'm
he
not saying
cares
I
about his
care about
mental
him
health?
personally, but
Like,
You
now
know.
we're gonna pretend to care about his mental health when he filmed a dead body? Or did we care about his mental health when he pissed
I'll just
in
say
a
this:
lake
if
that
you haven't done
fish were swimming
research,
in?
if you haven't done any
Did we care about
research,
Did we care about his mental health when he tased a fucking rat?
I'm not talking about his personal mental health. That's not the point. I'm talking about anybody's mental health being affected by watching porn in general, not even like being addicted to it. Like, if you haven't researched yourself on like how it affects your mind, then you should.
I mean, I already know a bit of stuff, but I'm just saying, like, if it's affecting them that much, then yeah, sure, they should. I'm just making fun of the fact that it's gotten that far.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that watching porn makes it like harder to talk to women and everything. Like,
No, women being horrible makes it harder to talk to women.
that sounds like a cope to that statement.
Oh, trust me, I would know.
Oh, really? Are you always talking to the ladies?
I don't. No, that's the point. That's why I know.
Okay. You can't say
You're the one
you can't admit I
you're
don't
the
talk
one-
to women and then be like, well, they're mean, so I don't talk to them.
No, I mean, yeah, but you can't say that either when you're the one that's like fucking slamming milfs. Like, come on, bro.
What do you mean? What does that have to do with
we
it?
are not. We are not the same. That's what it means. Well, you have ex-girlfriends. I have
I have
nothing.
2 ex-girlfriends, and I'm 27.
3
3?
or more.
I have 2.
Isn't- Yeah, but you were with them a long time, so.
I guess.
And I'm 28 and I've never gotten one because it's difficult.
It is difficult. I've tried to
And then
talk
I
to
gotta-
girls a couple times, and I
And then
am really
and
bad
then,
at
then I
it.
gotta throw, and then I gotta throw in being black too. Like, come on, man, I'm playing on hard mode.
Hard mode. Try being an Indian man.
Oof.
Fucking
Well, at least they got money.
sometimes. They're definitely taught a better work ethic.
Yeah, exactly.
What's going to be our next subject?
So I.
Oh,
talked
wait, this
about
was the
the
next
TikTok.
subject. I wish it was a shorter video on this.
Oh yeah. Well, you can just scroll to the part where I was talking about. I think it's towards the end.
Towards the end. Okay.
Not here.
Oh my god, these
Okay,
fucking
you,
ads.
you pressed play
Did you
at
say
the
play?
wrong time.
Driving around is how we get our baby to sleep. So when our
Did you say I pressed play at the wrong time?
And
Yes.
since the Streamer Awards, the
not
situation
here.
with Minx has not gotten any better, as a clip from her now deleted
Oh, it's
live
actually this
stream
one right
went
here.
viral
Never
on
mind.
Twitter when it was reposted by the
That's the
Drama
clip.
Alert Twitter account with the caption, "A heated argument between Jusaminx and her family turned into pedo allegations."
Hey, yo, at least I'm gonna get some clips on it. Know what I'm saying? Are you serious? Just there. A nene?
Like, you're looking at me and telling me that you're hurt and crying, but you're doing the nene.
It's a defense mechanism, you dumb bitch!
The chat
Enabling her! You're fucking coming into my room after live drop! Because you have a problem!
Somebody said get the gloves on. Somebody said there shouldn't be any viewers for this shit. Yeah, you don't fucking say.
It's better than what I was saying.
Everybody keeps saying, "Oh no," in the stream. Like, yeah.
Are you lying? These all have why these wanted viewers because your boyfriend is underage. What? Yeah. Oh no! Oh no! You like fucking them?
Well, how old is she?
She's an adult.
Well, thanks.
I don't know her exact age. She's just a full-grown woman.
How old is the guy that she's dating? Because, like, okay, I
just
don't want to
know
be a
he's a
dick about
minor.
it, but I want to know how bad it is.
They're saying that he's a... Okay, so there's like levels to this?
Yes, there is.
No, there isn't. You're either are or you're not. You're
Okay,
either a
if somebody
victim or you're
who's
not.
25 is fucking trying to get with somebody that's 17 versus if they're trying to fuck a 12-year-old, there's definitely a level to that.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, she's 32. No, that's the one.
Is she 32?
No, that's the one I was...
Why is it so
Casey
hard to
John,
find her
I
age?
heard her.
Wait, what is this? Oh, it's because I'm
'Cause you're
on
on
Bing. That's why I
fucking
won't just
Bing.
fuck. Whoops.
Google's the one that has all our data and information.
Just a mix.
Okay.
Whoops. Okay. That's 26. She's 26 years old. How old is
Let
her?
me find out her boyfriend's 12.
How old
I mean, they
is
said he's a
just
little boy.
a minx underage boyfriend? I can't type. How is there no results for this on Google? Are they suppressing results to try to protect her or something? Google's always on some fuck shit
doubt it.
like that. They are.
I doubt it. It was their parents. It was their parents that were saying it, so he's probably not even on the internet.
Oh, so we don't actually know anything about it? That's why?
As far as I know, no one's ever said her boyfriend's name, so it was just her parents saying that he's a little boy.
So this, like, just happened then?
Yes.
That's fucked.
When premium ingredients come together, memories are
And
made
on the
forever.
topic of
Fannie Mae,
pedophilia,
together is timeless.
now we can move on to the last topic I got.
Okay, I'm not watching this fucking
Genshin
dance
Impact fandom is fighting.
About what?
Okay, look up these characters.
I'm sure it's very mature.
First one is Sucrose. Or no, it's Colio. Colio.
Sucrose.
Coley.
What'd you say?
Polly.
Polly?
First one is Polly, so Collei.
E-I.
Yeah, that's it. Now look her. Now it's that character, and now
Alright.
make another tab. Make another tab. And now look up the character Albedo.
How do you spell that?
Albedo. I like how you touched it and it instantly pulled up Genshin Impact searches.
That's because it's like, Google just like fucking sucks and is like, oh, you searched this one thing up one time, this is all you care about, right? It's so
Alright,
annoying.
now go to images and like get a picture of him and now. I want you to look at both of them and tell me what ages you think they are.
This character definitely looks more boyish. Like, I don't know. Fucking a 12-year-old. And this one looks like... He looks like a... I'm pretty bad with age, but I don't know. He looks like he's like an 18-year-old, I guess. Like around there.
Alright, so basically, Sucrose's voice actress. Sucrose is another Genshin character. She retweeted artwork of these two characters like in a dating relationship, and Twitter went on a frenzy.
Yeah.
And shit like that, and they're calling her a pedophile, right? So, Albedo here, he's not a minor. He's actually over 500 years old. And I'm not doing the whole 500-year-old lolly thing, because there's other adult men in Genshin, like...
What is that voice coming from? What the fuck? Why'd that just start randomly playing? I don't
know. But there's like default... okay, just let me finish, because I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah, you know what? Fucking Stewie Griffin is 500 years old in my mind, so fucking we should draw porn of him.
That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. What I'm saying is Genshin's default character models for adult men are all like basically the same character model, and he fits in that category with a different hairstyle. But with a different hairstyle. So he literally had, because like they separate Genshin characters based on their body types. He fits in the adult male body type. What the fuck was that?
Yeah, what was that?
Oh, what the fuck?
Was that from your house, or was that just through our headphones?
Was that you?
No.
That was not you.
Mm-mm.
Someone must be shooting one.
Anyway.
Maybe. So he literally uses the adult male body type. So he's an adult male. And the character they're talking about is also an adult female. Because we have child characters in Genshin, and her model is of the adult female type. The children characters are all short. So they're both adult characters for one. And two, even if these people wanted to call Kaliel a minor, we don't even know her canon age. Most of the characters we get in the game are over 18, like Amber. She's like in her 20s when we meet her. So, and then she looks like she's like 16, but she's in her 20s. But these people are, the evidence that everyone's using is the fact that Albedo describes Kaliel as a child, but it's like in the same manner as like, because he's her teacher. So it's in the same manner as like some fucking, like how your mom would call you a child. Like it's because he's way older than everyone else, so he calls everyone kids. He calls everyone children. Not only is he way older than them, but he's also like hella intellectual. So he already sees himself as a genius among like normies. So his ego has him call people children.
So
he's like super mature and everything like that. So people are saying that because he called her a child, that just means she's like 12
my sister
years old.
calls me kid.
Exactly, but you're not a kid. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I will say though,
so people
like,
are using that to call her.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to like cough to like get you to stop.
Yeah.
I was just like, the way I was saying that like anything lolly related is pretty much just tainted. At this point, is kind of the same way that that character like trope of like someone being like hundreds of years old. It's like a fun idea, but it's been tainted so much by like artists and creators that use it as a like
I mean, yeah, but
way
that's
to
like
skirt around like wanting to fuck kids and like drawing like people that are clearly supposed to be kids in sexual like situations. Basis. I know, but it's just been it just has been. It's just been tainted, like in my mind.
I know I bring him up a lot, but there's literally Goku in Dragon Ball. Like he looks like he hasn't aged a day past like 16, and he's in his 50s. That's what I mean. Like he literally looks like how he was at the end of Dragon Ball, where he was a teenager, and he still looks the exact same. And like Vegeta, he's shorter than fucking all of the fucking kids in the series, but he's still like an old ass man too.
Well,
so it's
like
there, Buster. When people
just because a guy is short doesn't mean anything.
That's the case here with Albedo though. That's the case here with Albedo though. He's like slightly shorter than a couple other characters. But this girl right here in the game, she's like in the game.
Wait,
she looks really short in this. Yes.
Oh, I thought it was a boy. Anyways, but
What?
It's hard for me to even like be on my side of the playing field with the argument that I present with like people having like a younger figure being like not okay, I guess, because I have that body type, so it's like, what am I even saying?
I mean, yeah, like we said the other day, we both look like we still are teenagers, and I'm sure like you've been fucking asked to present your ID when you go buy some cigarette or whatever the fuck.
Alcohol, yeah, most of the time.
Yeah, like so. Yeah, we obviously still look like teenagers, but we are adults, and that's the thing here. These characters are adults, even if they have fucking young faces, and that they only have the young faces because it's a fucking anime game.
I will say. I was going to say too. Another side note.
Yeah.
Is that
I mean
the anime like style and aesthetic generally is just a younger look, anyways. I guess, which like that's fair to say that much.
And like even if they do look young, we have Albedo's age. He's literally a god. He's hundreds of years old. Kalio. We've seen children characters in the series, and she does not have that body type. We have kids we can play as, and she doesn't share their character model. She shares the same model as like all the other adult women.
But I will say, as far as a character looking underage, saying that they're supposed to be any unrealistic amount of years old is totally irrelevant, in my opinion.
I mean, yeah, but like he's not the only character like that. Like Vente, for one, I know you know who that is.
Vente.
He's also
Why would they name?
Years.
They could not have been like unknowing of the fact that Starbucks larges are called Venties. Like, come on, why'd they name him that? He totally looks like somebody that would go to Starbucks too.
Like another character in the series, you can look up Raiden from Genshin as well. And you'll see that like she's also one of these gods that are hundreds of years old.
Right.
But no one's gonna call her. No, that's a Pokemon. But there she is anyway. But like Raiden. You would not say she's a Raiden, but you would not say Raiden. She's a fucking child. Right. But you would not. You wouldn't say. You wouldn't say she's a child, even though she's in the same field as Albedo, she's like one of those characters that are hundreds of years old. And I mean, you wouldn't say she's a child.
Yeah, it is a difficult argument for me to get into with how skinny I am at my age.
And like, in the evidence people are using, like, we don't even know Kalio's canon age. So the whole argument is irrelevant in the first place, but the argument they're using is that Albedo refers to her as a child, which again, he's like hundreds of years old. Everyone is a kid to him.
You know, speaking of streamers
like fucking,
here. Yeah. Pokimane said she lost 15 pounds.
Fuck this guy.
Did you say fuck this guy? Why? What do you do?
I don't know. Don't know. Just fuck him in particular.
Alright. Fuck you, right on. This is a call out.
So yeah, they're calling the voice actress a pedophile for posting fan art of those two together when they have no evidence that she's even a child in the first place. And their evidence that she's a child is, well, I said so. Like, this has to be a form of mental illness. This has to be schizophrenia.
I mean, it's not a very good argument, I will say that. I mean...
To go... even going that hard over a fictional character to the point where you have to make up bullshit in your mind to justify arguing with people on the internet.
With some... I will... Like, with some... like, arguments that people have about this, it almost seems like they're saying if a character is too fit, then they're a child.
I mean, yeah, the characters too. They did this with Rebecca in Cyberpunk because she's like the short character. They're like, well, that's a child, and then women that are in real life that are short had to come out and say, well, if she's a child, then I'm a child too.
What was that one
Like
Ugh.
women look like
Who the
this in real
fuck is
life.
this?
Don't look at her. Don't look at her. Don't get off the screen. You
Oh.
should have fucking Googled this.
I'm not logged in, so it's not going to show me anything too rancid.
Bro, look under that. Look under. Lower.
This one?
Yes.
Anyway, this meme is so funny. They're holding the gun up.
Yeah, that
Anyway.
show's great.
Um,
But yeah, people are like, if that's a child, then I'm a child too. Like, there's women out there that are that short, and they're being like fucking called children and shit.
there was a girl that
just
was
for
like
posting pictures of
literally.
themselves on Twitter.
There was a woman that was her height at the grocery store that was totally hitting on me the other day, and I was like, I don't know how to socialize, bye. Like,
Yeah,
basically.
see, that's another fucking thing. That's why we can't relate. Women hit on you. That's a whole different. That doesn't happen to me. Like, you cannot pretend to be on my level when you got that happening. Like, come on, bro.
Okay, I definitely can't.
Anyway, that's what I'm
TBH.
talking about. Like, people would say this character's a child, even though she's a grown woman with a grown woman voice.
Oh, yeah, but what was that one tweet you sent me where that woman was cosplaying with this other girl, and then she apologized sarcastically in her replies and was like, oh, sorry, I'll just stop being short.
I don't know. It was a
For the same
Tatsumaki
reason.
cosplayer. I didn't follow her, but you could probably look up Tatsumaki cosplay.
That'll be too hard to find, but
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
it was
if
like
you can't if it would not be too hard to find. It's probably going to show
that particular
up.
tweet.
I mean, probably it was a big meme for a while. In
That's
fact, I'll look it up.
that tweet didn't even have that many like retweets or replies
It
or
had
anything
over-
though.
Dude,
Did
it
it?
had over 100,000 likes.
Was that really a big thing? Oh yeah, if you can find it really quick, then that'd be great. Because I would love
Yes,
to.
because it caused drama. It caused
show any
drama because
viewers.
people were calling her a pedophile. They
How
were
does that
calling
even
her,
make
like,
any
saying,
sense? What are people like on, dude? Calling somebody a pedophile because they like exist, basically. Like, excuse me?
They were saying she was fucking posting child porn because she's a short adult woman. And she's not allowed to be sexualized at all. Otherwise, she's a pedophile, and everyone's a pedophile for looking at it.
Which again, bogus as fuck. Like, our society is so like painful right now. Like,
Yeah, it's frustrating to
like if
But
a woman
like-
is short and skinny, then berate them and tell them that they're pedo bait and they're wrong and kill yourself. But if a woman is like 500 pounds, it's all the comments are just yas queen. Like, fuck off.
Yeah, if it's a fat woman that's like overly bloated, then Well, yeah, this is why I always find the argument about anime characters' ages being so stupid.
Oh,
Because
dude.
even if the character is an adult age, people will be like, "Oh, you don't look adult enough, so you're a pedophile anyway."
While you look for that, I was listening to the Super Megacast a few days ago, and did you know that KKK members actually have like a member called like the Grand Wizard or whatever, or something like that?
Yes. Oh, I found it. But yeah,
I can't believe that's real. Like, what the fuck were they thinking? Fucking, I mean, most racist people aren't the most intelligent, like we just saw with that fucking
see,
debate
look,
in whatever
people are
this
fucking
was.
saying
but
that she's literally deformed for looking the way she looks. Like they're
There's not
saying
porn on
she's
this, right?
got
Like, I can open this in the video. I mean, I'm actually gonna edit this
there
one,
is-
so it's whatever. But
There's booty, so there's like lots of cake.
lots of cake. I'll be the judge of that.
Like Jesus Christ, like bro.
Some people are gonna think I'm a scumbag for making that face. So this is who she's
Anyway,
cosplaying.
yeah. And the character, again, is like 27 years old in the series.
So, yeah, she's just... You know, do people,
she's borderline a dwarf.
Do people, like,
But they're...
forget that women, like, actually are usually just shorter than men are?
Especially nowadays, they're getting shorter and shorter.
And men have been getting taller, right? Or have men been getting shorter, too?
Like, I don't think people notice it because women being short is like a beauty standard.
Are people getting shorter or taller? I need to look that up.
While you do that, I'm gonna ask her if she's still got that OnlyFans running.
Humans have not evolved to be... Wait, what?
Nothing. Go on.
I should look that up later, too. In the last 300 years, they have not evolved to be taller. While the average adult height is indeed increased in many countries, this increase was not caused by evolution.
Oh my god! Bro. I'm okay. I just found their Twitter and I just like, hey,
should I look that up real quick?
I can send it to you.
My reaction would probably be funny as well, since we're on camera for
like
this.
The first post. It just killed me. I was not ready at all.
Let's have a look here.
You know what? That's right.
Yeah.
I have this body type. I should not
be
thinking what's happening right now.
Breedable. I hate that meme. It's so ugly.
But yeah,
why'd you post that twice?
It was retweeted.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna follow her and do what Ricky Berwick does and do those he does like those video like replies to people, you know, so it shows up first.
Yeah, Ricky Berwick is slamming girls, why can't I? Well, then again, we probably have different taste anyway.
I can get with this chick, watch me. Damn, look at those mommy milkers.
I'm gonna ask her in her demons if she can do the thug shaker.
I hate the term mommy milkers, but it's so funny.
You can do the rub
She's
shaker,
pretty
right?
fit, dude. Goddamn.
Go on, shake your ass.
Huh?
Take your hands off and shake the shit. The thug shaker.
The thug shaker. You did not just say thug shaker.
You can do thug shaker.
Does she have a fucking OnlyFans or is it just Twitter?
Oh no, she has an OnlyFans. I can attest to that right now.
Oh, the link is right here. I'm stupid.
Yeah,
what the fuck is fansly.com?
I don't know. But
it says Fansly is free. Mountain Dew.
I mean, I only followed her
Baja
OnlyFans
Blast
for the
1-1.
research purposes.
I'm confused. Wait, should you be saying, or should I be saying that I can totally get with somebody on Twitter on a podcast?
I don't think anyone cares.
Okay, good.
But I can fix her.
I'm not expecting it. I keep on like almost spitting, dude. My nose has been running all day. I'm gonna mute my mic, hold on. Alright, anyway, let's move on before we look at Thirstier.
I got this exclusive picture of her feet too.
You're so gay.
She uploaded. She uploaded this. So you have to be her subscriber on OnlyFans to get this picture, but I was one for a while, so I'll bless you.
Fucking feet pictures. I don't
I'm
get
a
the
exclusive.
Feet. Oh. Cool. Anyway. I just don't get feet personally. Oh, yeah, while we were on the podcast, I wanted to talk about The Rock being a fucking baby.
Man,
like, we already talked about it, but I just
believe-
wanted to, like, skim over it again because, my God. Like, the most manliest manly man in Hollywood acting like such a pussy because he didn't want somebody else to be in his movie. His movie. Like, come the fuck on, dude.
He lost my respect. Like, for
Me
real.
too. Like, what the fuck are you even on, dude?
He
What
does
if that'll
not want to
come
be
up
in the
right now?
movie with his literal fucking his arch nemesis. That's
The
crazy.
Rock movie drama.
All because he wants the spotlight to himself.
What was the movie called that he was bitching about? Shazam, right? Or
Okay, you can see this.
what?
I don't even care about the argument. It's just the artwork. It's so bogus. What does he do in the DreamWorks space?
The real battle between Shazam and Black Adam, The Rock.
Yeah, so Shazam is the character Billy Batson, who's like a 15-year-old boy that has the power to turn into a superhero that looks like Superman. So
Yeah.
he's like normally a child. He's normally a child, but when he says the word Shazam, a bolt of lightning strikes him and he turns like super buff and like grown up. So a lot of people don't even know he's a lot of people don't know he's a little kid. But he's the superhero and Black Adam is his arch nemesis. The Rock doesn't want him in the movie because he's like, I don't want to share the spotlight with this guy. Basically, The Rock wants his character to be like the superhero. Like he wants to form his own Avengers team, like like what Marvel did with like Captain America being the leader of the Avengers. He wants to be He wants to be the Avengers leader of the DC universe. He wants to be the center of it all.
He's not a fucking screenwriter,
he
dude.
doesn't-
The fuck or whatever it is.
He doesn't understand that his character is literally a villain, and he wants to be the fucking main hero next to Superman, not next to the other fucking heroes.
The Rock probably has really bad main character syndrome.
He does, obviously, he does.
Acting like
He
this.
obviously does.
War arc, can you get any more sad?
They even have the trans shirt on. Pink hair and a beard is crazy.
This is so true. God damn. Nothing interesting is trending right now, huh? I lost connection.
I'm
Okay.
not touching that shitstorm.
What, trending? Or just the replies in that?
The replies.
Again, we do not collect body.
Why does this keep randomly...
Yeah,
Fuck off. Anyway.
But yeah, I'm tired of talking about The Rock. He's a bitch for that. Like, he used to be so cool, but he's definitely a bitch for that.
No, he's fallen off at that point.
Like, he's crying because he can't be the spotlight of the fucking superhero universe. You're the villain. Play your role and move on. You're not a superhero.
I cannot believe his audacity to even do that. Say that.
And, like, to like literally kick the guy out the movie and force the directors to like rewrite it so that he's out the movie. Like, how disrespectful can you be? Like, you literally made it so that this guy didn't have a job.
It's really like I hope that people don't just like ignore this and pretend that it's fine because they like The Rock's. Actually, can I just ask, like, what the allure of The Rock even is, like, today? When he, like, don't people get burnt out on seeing the same person over and over again? Like, yeah, I liked The Rock, like, at some point, but, like, I don't get excited to see him now. Like, why is he in so many movies still?
I have no idea. Like, his old appeal used to be the same as Van Damme, where he's, like, this action movie guy, but there's so many action movie guys, I don't think anyone gives a shit anymore.
I do.
Like, you could not ask any kid who The Rock is.
Oh, dude, I wanted to bring up a hot button issue that was pretty recent.
What?
So, in St. Louis, I'm pretty sure it was St. Louis, there was a guy that was recorded by, I'm pretty sure it was recorded by 2 people, possibly more. I didn't look into it too much, but I know that it was 2 people recording this event for sure. There was a homeless guy sitting on a curb, and this dude behind him, the homeless guy didn't know he was there. So he was fiddling with his gun for like a whole minute. And then he shot the homeless guy in the back of the head, and 2 people were just standing by and recording it. And this isn't like 100% concrete, but people are pretty sure that nobody's giving a description to the police. This is what I heard from one source, so don't, like, nobody, like, quote this. I'm just going off what I heard so far, but people are saying that people are afraid to get called racist for giving an exact description of this guy, so nobody's giving a description to the police because he was black, because they don't want to be outed as racist for, like, him getting caught and arrested just because he's black. Which is, like, super fucked up.
Yeah, but that's just how it is.
That is so fucked. Like, if that's the case, how are we at that point in this country where you can just kill somebody just because you're black and, like, nobody will do anything about it? Like, can we just, like, take a step back and think about how, like, not okay that is? That our country is, like, going downhill that bad?
I mean, yeah, but it's like, what are you going to do anymore? I've personally just checked out of all aspects of life now.
I'll get mad for a minute and then just be like, hey, you know, if I do get rich one day, then I can just fully ignore all of it because I won't have to be around people that fuel it if I don't want to. I guess. I don't know. I always tell myself that getting rich would, like, make me feel better about it, but it probably wouldn't. Honestly. Unless I was busy all the time.
Well,
then I wouldn't have time to be exposed to those things, but I just I don't know. I just want to, like, leave society sometimes. Honestly.
But yeah, it's like fucking going to the woods is just like...
Not entirely leave society, but just, like, not live in a city anymore.
Yeah, I can sympathize with that. It just sucks. But on a lighter note, I'll share with you one of my favorite Captain Marvel moments.
All right.
I think you might enjoy it. I know you're not into superheroes, but I always thought this character was cool. This was actually one of my favorite superheroes, the one that fucking The Rock is having a beef with for some reason. But I always thought he was cool because when I was a kid, I saw this kid that's like, his power is to become big, and I always thought that was cool because I was always a tiny little idiot. And I was like, man, if I could be big, I would commit so many crimes.
I would commit so many crimes.
But I always thought the character was cool because his powers are based on, like, his shouting.
One potential obstacle destroyed. Now to finish off the other.
Hey, leave him alone. What am I doing?
What the fuck? Why are his eyes gray?
An impressive trick.
That's just how he looks.
Not as impressive as this one.
How's he just gonna throw a Spider-Man like that? Damn kid, get wrecked.
Amusing. The wizard finally gave you your powers, but neglected to show.
He should have broke his leg when he grabbed it, to be honest. That was his only chance.
Why didn't he?
plot. How was he missing? The kid was like 3 feet away.
Need a little help here, Shazam. Yeah, how did he miss? What, is he just fucking toying with him?
But yeah, when he says the word Shazam, that bolt of lightning strikes him. Like, no matter what he says, as long as it has Shazam in it, he'll turn into that. And the dude just went flying.
Jesus fucking Christ. Where are the cars coming from?
I don't know.
What did I just miss when I looked down?
Whoa, I'm strong.
Oh, he threw him.
He threw them
like, how did he know he was there if it was obscured by those trees, though? You think that's bad? You should see in the Injustice game where they did the same thing. No, they did that, but there were people inside the car, and like fucking Superman was blowing them up with his heat vision.
What?
But there were people. He was like grabbing cars off the highway while they were driving. In fact, I'll tell you that too. Because that scene is like infamous because it's like it's one of those things where like they didn't think about it when they did it.
That's like the Powerpuff Girls. They used to like destroy buildings like all the time. And there would be people in them.
Girls were like actual villains.
They were savages.
They were like, they're not human. Let me see. Because like it's a hindsight thing where like in the moment no one thought about it, but
9/11 changed
about it, there were people driving. There were people driving those cars. God, I gotta find a gameplay clip of it.
Lava. That face is so creepy. Man, when you're not logged into YouTube, you get the most generic suggestions, like, ever.
Oh, yeah.
Like, these are the most safe suggestions. They're so lame.
What do you want, dangerous suggestions?
Yes. Definitely.
Well, that sounds about right.
That'd be a lot
dangerous
more
suggestions. Hold on, I'm still looking for that scene.
Oh, this guy Fawcett uploaded a album today, and he had a song on it called "The N Word." I gotta show it to you. He's gonna run for president in 2036. It's a great social commentary.
That's so weird. Why that far away? Why that far away?
What's far away?
2036.
Oh, because he's like in his 20s right now.
But like...
You looking that up?
I think... Yeah, I'm still looking up that scene. I think I found it. Yep, this is the one.
Damn, Shazam Raph has 672 subs, bro.
Damn. Alright.
You're a talking turtle. Oh my god. This is a Michael Bay movie.
I'll send you 2 scenes. So, one is one of my favorite Superman moments where he called Wonder Woman a racist. But the other scene is where they're blowing up cars with people in it.
It's fucked.
Oh my god.
That girl doesn't have much.
And it's like, it's one of those things where you don't think about it until it's over.
Whoa. They have a voiceover for these commercials now. That's crazy.
Oh yeah. See, he's grabbing them off the highway. Whatever.
Okay, so this was a game. I thought it was a show. That's still kind of bad, though.
I know. No, he did that. There was a movie based on this game, though. There was a movie based on this game, and they were he started killing people in the nightclub because they were making fun of his dead wife. And they were like, his Joker killed Superman's wife in this timeline, and that's why he's being this way. And these people were like making fun of Superman's dead wife, and they were like, Joker was right. So he just started heat visioning everybody.
Because he said Joker. How was Joker right about anything?
Because because of what Joker did, Superman became like, oh, if you guys won't behave, I'm gonna just control you, and he took over the world government.
Okay, so in this scenario, what's the point of him even lasering the cars? I mean, just for fun? Because, like, if Superman's, like, you know, basically indestructible, would the cars even hurt him?
He's not indestructible.
Isn't he?
That's
though?
like the old. No, that's like the old Superman. Like back in the fucking 60s, he was pretty indestructible. But currently, like the modern day version of him is like pretty destructible.
Oh.
He's not this like untouchable god anymore. That was just in the old age, like back when the comics first began.
Yeah, because his inception was just to like give American citizens morale during the war.
Right. He was supposed to be like this fucking. He was supposed to be like this representation of Americans and shit, but they don't do him like that anymore.
He looks tired in this game.
Yeah. I mean, I would be too if my pregnant wife was blown up.
Yeah, that'd be super shitty. That'll hold you long enough. That was such an abrupt cut.
The worst part about it is that version of Superman was the good guy. It was just like a shitty hindsight moment. Because they went to another universe and grabbed another Superman to stop theirs. And eventually they like beat him, calming him down, and then he realizes what he did was wrong and he locks himself away.
It's like, you know, I shouldn't have lasered all those cars.
And check the other scene I sent you.
The Wonder Woman one?
Yes. It's one of my favorite moments.
I think we covered everything we wanted to, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we'll end the podcast
pretty much
after
got
this.
everything. This was a really funny fucking moment.
Where is Dr. Psycho?
Oh, what? Because I'm an alien, I understand all alien languages? Okay, I know a little parademon, but it's still a racist assumption. Be better.
His voice is really weird at that.
The fact that she
so
rolled
like
her
not
eyes,
Superman. What his response?
Right, yeah.
You know what we should
Like,
watch?
that's so disrespectful.
You know what we should watch on the podcast, even though
What?
I had a hard time watching. No, the How to Be Anti-Racist Cartoon Network thing.
Oh, God.
Because that was probably really bad, so I might as well record my reaction.
Like, if they're, like, really trying to be genuinely good, then good for them, but it's like, don't do this with Steven Universe, man.
Also, why do you have to be so... Like, even the way it's animated is really patronizing. Like, it's so extra soft that he doesn't even have fingers. Like, they're laying it on, like, lighter than styrofoam. Like, come on.
It's too Tumblr. That's what makes it feel so condescending and, like, preachy.
Yeah, that's the right word,
Just
condescending.
dropped my friends off for a gig. For today's lesson...
Cheese it, Greg!
It's like the show doesn't even look like this.
Oh, why did we
No.
do this?
What? The anti-racism shorts?
We're not human, so who are we to speak for?
Yeah, I don't
human
understand
people?
how they're having this conversation now when one of them literally is black.
God.
Like, how are
Why
they
is
now
this
having
being
this
shown to
conversation?
kids? Why? The kids don't
Just
care
let-
about this shit.
Dude, don't even bother with it. Just let it go.
I know.
Please.
I
For the
just-
sake of both of us, just let it die.
But you can speak for yourself.
It's like 1 minute, just sit through it.
Allies? Explain.
Well, anyone can be
I hate his
anti-racist.
Homer Simpson mouth, though.
What?
Don't pause it now. I want to get this over with.
I'm sorry.
That would be totally unfair. Besides, the camera loves you guys.
Yes, my performance was flawless.
Dude's
but
looking like
I see
Sweet Tooth.
possible futures where we've made humans uncomfortable.
And this has nothing to do with
His
us.
bald ass
But
head.
it does. I used to think racism wasn't my problem because it
Yeah, his
wasn't
haircut is
hurting
pretty
me.
fucking bad.
But every
Dude,
time I
Amethyst
didn't
is
fight
pretty
it,
hot,
it
though,
let
I'm not gonna
systemic
lie.
racism continue. And
Even
sure,
if she's a
talking about this
gaslighting
stuff means you
midget
might
whore.
She's the only character I thought was
episode-
interesting in the show.
You're the crystal
Turned into his
gems.
dead
But
wife.
how are these shorts gonna fit
Oh yeah,
that
that was
into
so
it?
fucked up. I was like, why is this in a kid's show? That's so bogus.
Place in the problem. If you
Well,
speak
you
up,
like me
How
now,
fucked
huh?
up can you
follow
be?
your lead and be able to change the whole
You like me
racist
now?
system.
Now that I'm your
These
dead wife.
shorts can't make a difference, but allies
Dude, if I
can.
was him, I would have
Yes.
clocked her ass.
There are
for that.
so many futures.
Oh,
with
yeah,
I
this.
so
would have
would
took a
I.
hammer to that.
See,
I
we
would
should have made a
have had
short
to take a
about
hammer to that gem on her
allyship.
chest.
Greg, let's use this video as one of the shorts.
What?
Ugh.
Me?
Is it over yet?
I'm just
Why is her head
retard
shaped
dad.
like that?
I wasn't trying to.
Dude, this isn't even the
Okay,
fucking art
fine.
style of the show.
But
It's
I
so
want a
cheaply
producer
made.
credit.
This is fucking so condescending. And also just, yeah,
If you don't know how to not be racist, then be an ally. Like the
What does
fact
that
that they
even
called
say?
you an ally, calling people allies, that annoyed me. Like,
why do they think
I
that
hate
kids,
allies.
like the age group for the show is like 12 and under, right? Like,
Yeah.
why do they think, like, I don't think that kids, like, can even really, like, fully comprehend what being racist is at that age yet. Like, maybe if they're 12, they're, like, getting to be able to, like, understand what it means, but, like, little kids, like, they don't know what being racist is. Like, why? Like, seriously. I don't understand.
Before you go, though, I do have one last meme. Just one last meme. It's a short one.
It would make more sense if it
thought
was like
funny.
a less kiddie show, or like if it was on something like Teen Nick, like it would make more sense.
Oh, if you think that doesn't make any sense, wait till you see this meme I just sent you. You're gonna be way more confused. Another ad? It's a 30-second video.
Strong
And I have to
is your
click
best
play,
defense against
much to
erasing
my
academies.
dismay.
Reinforce that defense with new preamble active shield.
Imagine the ad buffered.
Been around longer
I
than you
hated
have,
when that
kids.
used to happen, when we had slower internet.
I've seen my share of troubles. How many times have we fought?
Curious. It's quite an entrance you made. I hope you enjoyed it because it's going to cost you your life.
It's like there's no way I'm going to die like that.
Get lost, retard.
May you be the storm that approaches any obstacle.
I love it when
You're the girl I keep hearing about.
I love it when audio is like randomly just really fucked up in a YouTube poop.
Well, are you confused?
Yes, but it was still funny.
That's quite an entrance you made. I hope you enjoyed it because it's going to cost you your life.
It's like there's no way I'm going to die like that.
Get lost, retard.
Oh my god, that audio. Alright, yeah. Say goodbye to our humble listeners, who we definitely have
Goodbye,
already.
humble viewers. Goodbye, everyone that listened and watched or whatever.
Goodbye, have a beautiful tonight.
Free my homeboy. 6ix9ine.
Schmurda.
Oh shit! I forgot to talk about 6ix9ine. Damn.
Oh god.
We got to talk about
Okay.
6ix9ine. God.
Okay,
God, I
hold on,
forgot.
okay.
It's quick, but 6ix9ine got his ass beat. He fucked around and found out.
Oh, when he snitched on everybody a couple of years ago?
Oh yeah, and he's been talking shit about everyone like for the past 5
God,
years.
Bing.
Yeah,
Any changes? He got his.
finally got. He went to a fitness bathroom or whatever, and they went in there and beat his ass. Like they fucked him up.
Is his face actually fucked up? Oh, it's not
Yes,
even that
he was
fucked
like
up.
covered
dude.
in. No, like in the video. I mean, like it was all
Oh.
caught on video. He walked out.
It was
like,
all caught on.
bloody.
How was it caught on video? That has to be set up. What are
They
the odds?
walked in there with. They did not set it up with the way they broke his fucking nose, dude.
Or no, I just
They did
meant
not
set
set
up
it up.
like the camera being ready. Like, did they walk in with a camera
yeah.
or what?
Yes, yes,
What?
they did. A gang of dudes walked in, one dude in the back with a camera, and they filmed them getting beat up.
Okay, so when something viral like this happens, why is it impossible to find the video without somebody fucking reacting to it? Like, can I just see what happened?
Just click on that 1 minute long video because it's only
This
that
one?
one right there. It's only like a minute long.
This might actually be it.
Welcome my YouTube channel. In this video,
Just skip a little.
This guy, did you hear him?
No.
I'm gonna send you a
No, I
link.
can't.
Listen to. We're gonna fix that next time. Listen to this guy's voice.
Sorry, hold
Oh
on.
man, that was so funny. Ah, it just keeps repeating the same thing.
Welcome
That was
to
so annoying.
welcome to my YouTube.
His fucking voice.
Welcome to my
So extra pronunciated.
welcome to my. Alright, there you go. See, like they walked in there with him.
Ew, what is he wearing, bro? Short shorts to the
Shorts.
max.
Oh, they skipped the part where he was getting beat up.
that's crazy. That's crazy.
Dude's walking out there
6ix9ine is a
looking caked
fruitcake.
up.
Huh?
Walking out looking caked up. Oh, did you ever watch those?
Did you say walking out caked up?
Yes. Do you watch those fucking rap battles that are the one right there with the cheese and shit? That was funny as hell.
These.
Yes, that was so funny. That was so funny. Dude, he cooked them.
And so I said, this is a gentleman's 30.
You must be lost, my guy. The lower shelf is that way.
Oh, I thought y'all rapped. Ain't a bar in sight.
Spare us that bottom tier off the domed drivel.
A lot of talk, but I could take on tree you right now.
I got this.
What the fuck? That old ass filter.
Major. Up against the street savior, my words connect with the corner like a screensaver on a DVD player. You cheap flavor, get split in half like the equator. Got me lining up singles like a speed dater.
Speed dater? No matter how you cut it, ain't a...
Is Kraft, like, the brand actually associated with this?
I don't think so. I highly doubt it. It's too black for them. Like let's face it. No business would ever want to be associated with shit like this.
All right, I'll watch this on my off time, but it actually is pretty well made.
That's absolutely everything I had to ask. I mean, bring up.
All right, now buy for real.
Yeah, buy for real, not for play.
Not for play.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to try to
Now-
keep these around an hour because I have to edit them.
Now get back on Street Fighter fucking 4 so I can kick your ass in it.
All right.